to call me the bully when all I did was have a fucking birthday party that you didn't like and you got hate because you posted a video talking it, like, that's on you, babe. Pay it.
Hey guys, so I usually don't do these types of videos, but for some reason this particular drama on TikTok got me triggered and I wanted to share my opinions about it. If you've heard of this drama, you're probably very familiar with it. And if not, let me tell you a little bit of a story behind it. So basically, there's this girl, Marina. She filmed herself getting ready for this birthday party of this, bigger influencer on TikTok. And so she was plus one. She was going with somebody. So she wasn't even invited. And she was saying how she's a psych major. And so she was going to go there and psychoanalyze people, like guests. The interesting thing is, again, she's a psychology major. So I don't know if she's going to be a clinical psychologist, but she's going to have to work with people. And usually psychologists have to be pretty empathetic. Now, this girl gives off like crazy mean girl energy. I don't want to like judge her by just this situation, but it's very hard not to, unfortunately, because you could tell just the way she talks.
Just found an influencer's birthday party and I said that I didn't have fun, so I decided to leave. For some context, here were the vibes of the party. Like, do you guys blame me for wanting to leave a little early? Because of that, it was just a flop, in my opinion. At the end of the day, as long as the birthday girl had fun, that is all that mattered. And it did look like she personally was having fun.
Now, this drama got a lot of people triggered. Most of us have dealt with the mean girl. They give you, really hard time for no reason. Seems like some people just like to be bullies. I have dealt with my fair share of mean girls in school. These mean girls were constantly picking on me. I just remember getting so much stress from it. Anyway, so back to this drama, TikTok drama. So Rhegan is the influencer that was throwing her birthday party. And so when Marina came back, apparently she was asked about how was it? Like somebody wanted to know how was the birthday party? How did she like it? And she decided to make a whole video about how much she hated it and how the alcohol wasn't free, she had to pay for it, and then Uber was not free, like she had to pay for it. Which I'm like, wait a minute, like of course you had to pay for your own ride. Who can afford to like pay for Ubers for all their guests? I don't know, you have to be like super rich. But anyways, I thought it was like a normal thing, but apparently to her it's not. And so she compared it to this like one party that she went to, I think from work, this giant company that she worked for. And she said that that's what they did. But it's like, why are you comparing, personal, just private birthday party to this company's party? She kept on saying how lame it was and how boring it was, and she left early basically because it was so boring. She even like put this edit into her video, the squeaky shoes on the floor sound, to show that it was like super boring and it's like almost empty basically. It is such a mean thing to do, because you are just pointing out that this girl basically does not have friends, and that, or if she does, like people don't like her enough to actually, show up. And so why would you do that unless you're a mean girl? Now, if you're a kind person, you would never do that. You would never film a whole video bashing somebody else's birthday party that they were so excited for, and specifically point out the fact that not a lot of people showed up. Now apparently she was getting a lot of like very mean comments and a lot of hate for it. She was like trying to explain herself, and so she filmed the second video saying that the reason why she had to film this original video is because somebody asked about how she liked it, and so she had to film it. You didn't have to, like, honestly. And so sometimes you can do a little white lie. You can lie a little bit.
I got the opportunity to go to this party. It is my fault that I made an assumption based on this flyer. I was misled by it and I thought that it was going to be like an influencer event / party. There was also over 450 people on this list, almost 500, which again made me assume that this was going to be a larger scale influencer type party. I want to clarify that I didn't expect her to pay for my Uber and to pay for all my drinks. I was just explaining a standard that I'm used to based on the several other events that I've been to.
So then she was blaming Rhegan for all this hate that she's getting. And I'm like, girl, you did it to yourself. You filmed that video. You decided to say mean things about somebody else's special day, and now you're getting the consequences for it. It's internet. Now you get to hear what people have to say, and again, so many people were triggered.
Someone commented and asked if I had fun. I said that I didn't. Then I decided to make a video showing what I saw and why I didn't have fun. As crazy as it may sound, someone with 50,000 followers can have expectations and standards.
Yeah, you can have standards, of course, and you can even say things that you said in that original video to your friends, and that would have been, I guess, fine, especially in a privacy setting where Rhegan would not have to hear about that. But because you made it public, like super public, it doesn't get more public than that, you now have to deal with it, like accept it and apologize. Like, she hasn't even apologized at all.
I have timestamps and text messages that I was sending all throughout this event, and it just never picked up while I was there. Again, I was there for hours. She proved her point in her video that people did end up showing up. It just didn't look like that for the hours that I was there.
She seems like she truly doesn't understand what she did wrong and why people are, responding with this negativity. Now, Rhegan filmed a response to her saying that, hey, I do not control what other people do. If that's a response to your actions that the public has, then it is what it is.
Why do I have to apologize for anyone because people aren't perceiving a video well of someone else saying they didn't like my birthday party? A friend of a friend, a +1. Especially after trying to reach out to her personally. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that shit. I do that shit way too often. Stop poking the bear. I don't want to be poked. You're the one that made a video about me. If you're getting negatively perceived for a mean video that you made about someone else, I'm not in charge of that. I do not have to make a whole video saying, stop leaving mean comments to this girl. You made a video about my birthday party as someone who wasn't even invited, a +1. And do I condone the mean things being said? No, that's fucking weird. Like, don't be a weirdo back. That's just hypocritical. Like, you're doing the exact same thing. Clocked. I just wanted to have a fucking birthday party and fun with my friends. And you didn't, and that's on you. I'm not even going to say I'm sorry.
Now, I don't know how Rhegan is. Like, I've never heard of her until this drama, so I have no idea what her personality is and how she is as a person. But yeah, I would be hurt. I think that's all I wanted to say. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.